Welcome back, guys, to Metaphor Refantazio, where last episode, having arrived at the abandoned tomb, we delved within to find a ring for Cuculus, fighting through the myriad mimics until we came across a bigger one, triggering the obvious trap to face the Trove Imatech and claim a key to open up the doors found in the area. We now continue the hunt for the ring.
What's this?
Maybe if we use the key we got earlier on this wall. Ooh, a squishy key. It's gonna be another big chest in here, isn't there? Oh, 3 smaller chests.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Yeah, maybe there is something to do here, but
Gotta be something we can do here.
the fact that they're all fine is very worrying. I'm right-handed. I choose right.
Whoa. Yeah.
Crimson Fangs, blades made from sharpened fangs of a hellish beast. For Faker, can be purified at a church.
Hey,
Nothing's trying to kill me.
maybe
What's
there's
wrong
something
with
to
this
do
place? No trap. No Indiana Jones type pressure plate. A stand silk blouse increases evasion against strike. Do we have anyone that has any issue against strike?
What now?
Is it me, maybe? I mean, it's slightly better than what I've got.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
We found something.
Well.
And a sage's staff can be purified at a church for mage, so that's probably going to be better than my current weapon. I think we'll stop using this class, probably, this job after we leave here.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Okay, so we have a key that gets put in the fleshy hole. Some of the fleshy holes. Certain fleshy holes. I want to put it that way. I don't know, it just looks a weird key slot.
Sounds crazy, but something's around.
The bane of many, a horny Tomb Raider. I can still hear monsters. Oh, I think the guys underneath me is respawned now that I think about it. So where do I go next? Oh, that... I know where I'm going next.
That worked out. Keep it up.
I'll give them a chance to respawn. But if the enemies here have respawned en masse, even that big bloke's respawned.
How's that? You could do it.
Come on!
I'll take the MP and the items.
That should do it.
I guess we just go back to the front. Though I'm still a bit confused or curious as how to get through the grated doors. Maybe there's a switch inside here. No matter what happens, though, I don't want to activate something and then it throws me out of the dungeon. It's not a traditional key slot, let's face it that way.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
There's no way to open these up, so...
There's something we can use nearby.
We've opened this, that's the way out. We have at least one more area to make our way into. Oh, wait a second. It's probably because I didn't check the big long room. And I think even we probably saw from an angle that there was a way to go through on the left. Maybe after I fought him. And then I forgot about it.
It's all clear.
Such is the way. Ah! That's scary!
Let's push through!
You've no time for prayers.
What are you doing here? Oh,
Pierce attacks won't get through.
repel. I guess I should steal another Sanctus Vigor, shouldn't I, though?
Seeker! Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
The fact that you can get double item, though, is kind of bonkers.
Perhaps not. Closing the distance. Bastard!
As in, you've already stole the weapon from him.
It's okay.
Is he not stunned? Did he get out of the stun?
Light!
You hit their weakness.
By the sworn
That's
oath of
your opening,
knighthood.
Captain.
Into the fray! With blade in hand! I crush you! Two remaining!
When we stole from him.
Ever the consummate knight. Freeze! Time to end this.
Can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? Ah!
Only one
Come
left.
forth, royal
Finish them
soul!
off and we're clear.
Heavy.
Hulkenberg's been hacked. She'd better hold back her attacks until
To
it's
you.
gone.
Fine.
Go with the witness.
The
of
Civitas Rider of the Blade does hit physical light damage to one enemy. It hits a weakness and it does a thingy, so it's like, does that get
This
through
doesn't feel
repel?
right.
Probably.
Face me.
Probably.
Looks
But
like
still.
they're into light. I guess it's our time to shine.
Mandible bearing.
Well, I shall vanquish
Finish them
evil.
off and we're clear.
You don't have many options to hit this guy, do you?
Let me rethink this. All yours.
Can we just get round to me twice?
go.
Oh, I get 4 MP per turn.
You hit their weakness.
A most
That's your
dreadful
opening,
curse.
Captain.
I defer to you.
Seeker! Maelstrom! Formidable indeed.
Now, let's go for it.
By this power. Flare!
I'm using tier 1 spells then. I'm neutral magic gain. Magic loss. So I'm magic
What a
gain
finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
at all time. And this also bridges the difference from us going up to the next tier of spells.
A halfway decent result.
When you think about it.
Fine. A curse has befallen me. Can anyone lift it?
Will it go away over time like Burn does? Guess that's the real question.
All right.
A noble sunhead, a hat adorned with a ribbon, popular among fashionable ladies. Excuse me?
What now?
Why are you unnecessarily gendering this item? What if I wish to wear it? I can be fashionable too. Can you? No, not really. Look at the shirts I wear, for goodness sake. An ounce of fashion within me. Fashion. Right then, so chests are all got on this floor. Chests are all got on that floor. Alright, well, not all the chests are got.
Yep, we're safe here.
I mean, we don't actually have to fight anything else now, but I think we came out of this with negative money, so that's made me very sad. We lost money, we did not gain money, though of course some of our money is locked up in spoils of war. Nothing bad could happen if I open up this chest, right?
The curse is no more. My confidence returns.
See? Just let it wear off. Do you mean...
All right.
Do I mean what? I'm opening up a chest for Malveno's ring. A ring set with a large gemstone. The gaudy jewel cannot distract from the malevolent presence emanating from within.
All right, nice.
Yes, that must be the ring.
Hey,
Didn't you say something about that ring having some rather sketchy backstory?
This
All we heard is that misfortune befalls the ring's owner, and if the place we found it is any indication. Absurd. Foolish superstition at most.
well then.
Well, how about you try putting it on your finger then?
No.
Oh, well, you see... What, are we children? Come on, what are we, children? Well, it sounds like the very grown-up will be holding on to it then. You put it in a smaller box. So it is concluded then. Well, Will, that means its delivery is left to you as well.
Now then.
Shall we head out? I'd rather not linger here, but if you want, we could explore a bit more too. I mean, I'll say let's keep exploring because we're literally at the entrance anyway. Let us return to town later tonight. Once back, we can focus on our mission. Our mission is waiting. Ideally, I'd like to bash some more dudes to get a bit more cash, money, and experience. I feel like when you're in a dungeon, you should be spending your time deliberately making sure that you do a little bit extra so that you have enough cash, etc., to do all the things you need to do. Maybe I shouldn't have leveled up merchants so fast, you know what I mean?
Hey, good one.
Now that I'm not deliberately using it.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Yes, we can. We can just kill them. I mean, you can even get consumable items like medicine that easily. Enemies seem to be like on, say, a 15-minute respawn timer or so. But I'm confident that we've got everything. Confident that we've seen everything. And now we should probably leave. For time is of the essence in a Let's Play, he says, always making the absolutely longest playthroughs of any RPG plays. Talking to them NPCs. Should stop doing that. Right then. I think we're all done. We completed the request, but should you still wish to fight on, I can accompany you. I've already finished repairing. Just give the word. That was quite nicely done. Didn't get our archetypes up that much extra. We're very close to getting a rank 6 on Wizard here, which would get Candera, which would be pretty nice because that gives me an option of inheriting it. But I can use some fruit to do that most likely.
Hey.
It's going to be night soon. We can take a run around the dark, so should we call it a day and head back? Yeah, just return to town. Get a nice meal in you. All good.
Okay then.
Should we go back to the city, have a nice dinner?
Right?
Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Hopefully I didn't leave anything behind. It acted like there was going to be more big chests, but there wasn't. Back to the Martira Tavern.
Let's report back.
We found the ring that shady Cuculus guy wanted. Let's let him know soon, and maybe we'll finally be able to get Glius's dagger back. Can we really trust him, though? He conveniently forgot to tell us that the place was full of fake treasure chests. Yeah, but isn't that what the guy told us? No denying that, but if we want the dagger back, what choice do we have?
Yes.
We must follow our suspicions for now, as we have few alternatives. Regardless, we shouldn't drop our guard around that one.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Oh, we could talk about something? Have we actually had this option before?
Still, though.
That god sure is stubborn. Still, though, I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Come now, he's lived twice as long as we have, but I hope to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind, a perfect example of what not to turn into, especially when you age like fine wine, as I have. Was that a joke?
Hold on.
What should we talk about? So sometimes we get topics of conversation.
The deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head we were after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime. Yeah, and most people were still abandoned nobodies. Maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves.
Well then.
Well, I suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relax, my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But most importantly, it draws nearer while we're more fashionable.
All right then.
I hear a voice. I want to talk with Mister. I miss him. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Well, it really does depend, because we've got this quest to give in, which is obviously going to give us some good stuff, isn't it? In fact, more than one person wants to. Stroll is ready as well. Stroll, Maria. And more. More requires a quest, though. We have reportable quests.
Well met.
There's no one chatting here about there being a thingamabob going on.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, we should head to the church to purify a variety of weapons and maybe sell some as well. On the basis that... Oh, was it Idol's Day? It's Idol's Day as well. Nice to know. Alright, no one's here.
All right then.
So first of all to the Gauntlet Runner. And this seems to be the day for our Eureka poopment.
Right. Well then.
I need to stay hygienic to help facilitate living as a group. This is the correct order, by the way. It's always poop, then a bath. Does anyone feel like they've wasted their... Suddenly having to go for a poop like half an hour after a bath feels like an incredible waste. Poop, then a bath. Is anyone trying to order it that way?
This is...
It's Morgo sugar and briny soaked. Lovely. Poop during the bath? Oh, wow. New meta discovered.
Right. Where to?
New meta. Let's go to the... No, the Grand Cathedral to... Wait, how do I get there? Via... What's it actually called? St. Firmus Church. There we go. That is true. My wife does poop during Sam's bath to make sure I'm in tortured pain.
Closure.
Especially reduced rate of purifications, maybe? Oh, no, obviously not. So we got a thrifty abacus, decreases the cost of money skills. That's pretty good. Does it decrease the damage as well? Oh, we actually had something that increased damage against mimic-type monsters. I didn't realize that. It's less damage at this point in time, but it'll be just as much in the future. Also, the investor's abacus increases the cost and strength of money skills. Interesting combos we got here. Hellfire Fangs, 222 attack damage. Normal attacks become fire affinity. We've got the Amethyst Mace, increases damage against mimic-type monsters as well. For purification for the healers. And Grandmaster Staff, increases strength of all magic. That's very decent. I see that if we want all of these, we'll be using 4 out of 5 of our Grace Water, though.
Yeah.
But who's the kid? We probably would. You're not going to leave him unpurified, are you? Alright, well, it gives us some option for the future. Alright, what else do I do then? On this glorious day where I'm now down to how much money? 168k, this is terrible.
Alright. Where to?
Well, Martira, most likely. Do I go there? Yeah, let's go back and go to the weapons shop, personally. Go to a shop. Let's sell our goodies from our last dungeon run.
Lovely. Hey,
Got a bargain today.
Oh, so the day rests already. Give you lower prices than usual then. We've got some appraisals to do. Quite a few, in fact. We have 6 rusted braces. So I made 4 iron gauntlets and 2 silver gauntlets. I feel like you should just have an option to quick sell these. A gritty polearm becomes Sanctor's Devotion again. Superior gritty armor becomes Gilded Vestments. Superior gritty light armor, silver headgear. A gritty scented bag. A mint charm that prevents sleep. Oh, that'd been useful. An enigmatic accessory becomes a breeze igniter. On top of that, we have a variety of sellables that come out to barely anything.
Now then.
Leaving us indeed quite a bit down on our gains. Sadly.
Now then.
I mean, but we can sell
Now then.
some of the stuff we've got to make a little bit more cash over time. Like, we do have, in terms of weapons, don't we have, like, a fair few... Oh, we don't? But we were stealing loads of staffs. Were we stealing different kinds of Sanctus stuff every time? Oh, by the look of it, we were. It wasn't all the same staff. Those are all different option staffs. Interesting.
Lovely.
Lovely. So that leaves us with our options of what to do today. The question is, if I give in the quest that we've just completed, will that take time or not out of my day? A Dagger, a Ring and a Rake is now done. Increases courage. This has got the bond marker.
Interesting.
You actually managed to retrieve Malveno's ring. That is impressive. I took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought. A gem? Anyway, don't forget your end of the bargain. Of course, I've already looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back right away. What do you say? Haha. Taking my time.
Well then.
Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking. If I can't complete the quest without doing it.
Greetings.
You're Mr. Hilliant, yes? I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed. It's that frightful illness that... What? You weren't aware?
The truth is...
Well, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat, one native only to Virga Island. Now, if the travel expenses were taken care of... The man who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Cuculus' clever story.
Well then.
Yes, just the dagger then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb, then you can take it to him. I recovered your dagger, though he'd have given me the clothes off his back if I'd asked. Figured you'd not approve of that. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick, but his town so far away will be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here. Cuculus retrieved Glius' memento from the thief and returned it to me. Increase of courage 2 and 15k in cash. Give me back my reeve.
All right.
Onwards to mail indeed. Happy New Year to you too. We're well into it at this point in terms of the episodes of this going out on YouTube. Stream-wise, it's only the 4th of January. The first stream since. It's 2025. Yikes. Courage isn't far off from leveling, but we're not getting there that fast, are we? Where do I start raising next is really the question. Nintendo! No need to thank me. The efforts you went too far exceed mine. You've no idea of this ring's importance to me. With this, everyone will finally be free. Free?
I appreciate
Oh,
it.
nothing. Anyway, truly, I thank you. And to show my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal. The one truly fated to be our next king. And I can see, too, that you'll need my winning strategies to do it.
Hang on.
Let me guess, your winning strategy is that smooth talking you demonstrated earlier. I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you. Come now, deception is more of an art than you know, and I've something of a knack for it, you see. What do you mean? Deception is the art of politics. You're kind, honest to a fault, really, and for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grey areas. Someone like me.
Be that as it
Of course,
may.
my guidance doesn't come without strings. This is business. You'll give me information. Information about the places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the royal magic.
Whoa.
I mean, if that's all you want, then... now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first.
The truth is...
My real name is Alonzo. Anyone calling me Cuculus is one of my marks. Best if you get that name altogether. So I was one of your marks. Huh? What's with this guy? We moved to a tavern where I told Alonzo all that's happened so far. Then as we parted ways...
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned? Well, the first lesson starts now. I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from. The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades. Kindness is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but rather how to steal hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
He's not trustworthy, but he does seem clever. Maybe I could use Alonzo's tactics in the battle for the throne.
A wise choice.
I can sense no small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonzo. And even a beacon of light needs some darkness near it, right?
The devious schemer, Alonzo. Within him dwells the virtue of the faker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Alright, Alonzo's first rank for the Faker archetype.
But there's more to you than that.
We get to look at everything now, thanks to more, of course. How many have we not open slots are there now? 2. 3. 1 on each arm, and 1 on one of my legs. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Faker from Alonzo. You can now study the Faker in academia. Try and see what new powers await you.
Who wears the crown next matters little to me. But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride. I'll be heading to Brilehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
So, some time before we can progress with you. Back to the Martira Tavern. Alonzo Cuculus. Cuculus? A young Nidia man whose words never lack some sort of deception. Adept in both gathering information and deceiving others with it for personal gain, his victims tend to be the unscrupulously wealthy and influential. He is always aloof and never allows others to know what he's thinking, but he has a soft spot for his mother, the only family he has.
I'm just incredulous.
Yeah, I know you put some discounts for your intel, but we've already bought it all. We're kind of looking at things to do at night now.
What do you want to do?
I don't know what we want to do.
Why?
Heismay can go up at this time of night, so that's pretty cool. What else can we do?
But why?
But why?
Where was I?
Right, I'm going to feel Moore's presence and go to academia, because I did do a count pre-stream of how many archetypes we have. Now that we've got an extra 1, I was going to reach next levels to get him. Right, it's a new archetype. Might ask you for a demonstration. We might be able to do his quest. So his current quest says that we have learned 13. We need 2 more. We just got 1, which can be straight up learned. Then we'd need to probably learn another by leveling up something high enough so that it can be learned. So I suggest, personally to myself, randomly, that I use some Hero Leaf of Light here to get up someone who's quite near to 1. Let's just get you to unlock the 2nd tier of the Seeker archetype, maybe.
I have retained my edge.
So Tetra Break. High Space Master result in continued growth. Max HP increased by 20. So Seeker gives 20 health, does it? Nice. Tetra Break is a synthesis skill, is it? Oh, it's a singular skill and a synthesis skill, or just a synthesis skill? Just a synthesis skill, I think. Oh yeah, because it's got synthesis tag next to it. Or not? I'm so confused now. Entire Cardio isn't Tetra Break. Either or? I didn't even know anymore. Right. Let's go check out. It'd take more than a lifetime to read them all. The books in here? Yeah, probably. Let's check out our archetype, actually. Before we check it out even more. This looks like a research document about the Faker archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes whose schemes and machinations shattered the status quo. Their souls together form the power of the Faker. Among them, the elite who longs for revolution, who combats society's rules with blasphemy and audacity, are dubbed the Trickster. The Faker archetype debilitates enemies and uses unique strategies to sow chaos and bring about drastic changes. It's unpredictable even to the wielder, but trickery alone cannot produce consistent success in battle, nor is every foe a mark. Let no faker forget this truth.
Means
So this archetype can weaken enemies by spreading chaos. It's not very strong, but it could be the secret to taking down the tough ones. Debuffing class?
What now?
Possesses many skills that lower, is very gesterish, that lower opponent's stats and can also perform powerful actions with throwing knives. Faker's Roguery. Chance of inflicting forget on one enemy. Turn icons added or removed at random. Added or removed. Oh, I don't know that. 49 MP. Turunda decreases enemies' attack. That actually sounds really cool for inheritance. Secunda decreases enemies' hit evasion. Nakunda enemies' defense. Dekaja removes all buff effects on all enemies. And Makarakan raises the barrier that repels one elemental attack. You do not do damage so much as you make it so the enemy can. Basically. Free Juggling. Deals weak physical or mighty damage to all enemies without consuming MP. Interesting. Free Juggling. Debilitate decreases one enemy's attack, defense, hit, evasion for 3 turns. If you've got a... Oh, you're going to have a Thief, Faker, or Merchant with a Thief, Faker, or Merchant. Which... Early Debilitate. 24 MP too. Well, I'll study it with you.
Fascinating. This right here.
Turunda seems the good one. His heroic embodiment is that of the Revelator, one who breathes new lives into old values by virtue of keen insight and masterful wit. 2,500 mag is required. I should have enough.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And heroes, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a faker. I hear the voice of the past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the faker. How interesting, this faker soul. I can certainly get behind a power that baffles enemies and sows chaos. This order is a valid tactic in battle.
My power swells forth.
Okay, I won't take that for now. I will definitely have it learned, but it just doesn't have any inheritance slots at the moment. But equally, getting it to level 3 so that I can inherit Turunda seems really like a good idea. Alright, we're going to put you back to Thief, most likely, then. Your sleepy-eyed katana there.